Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Jerry Garrettson, Tabia Law. Let's see here. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. I want to talk about going back over the history of immigration. I know the last two sessions we spoke about fraudulent marriage. And I want to go back and kind of revisit what we started off with, which was the history of immigration and kind of our history of the country, really. And so I'm going to go kind of in line item and hit kind of a rapid fashion a bunch of these main points, and then perhaps in future sessions we'll kind of go back and go into detail on each one of these. So again, I'm reading out of Kurzban's. I'm mispronouncing that. And okay, so here we go. First 100 years, 1776, 1875. We touched on that a little bit, but let me go ahead and give you kind of the table of contents on that. We have the open door policy. Then we have the Naturalization Act of 1790, establishes process for becoming a naturalized citizen, requires 2 years residence, amended in 1795 to increase residence period to 5 years. We touched on these a little bit. Then we have the Alien and Sedition Acts of 1798, a series of 4 acts, 3 immigration related. That sounds actually pretty interesting. We may go into those probably for the rest of the week. Anyways, I want to continue with these, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, well, here are the 3 immigration related portions of the Alien and Sedition Acts of 1798. We have the Naturalization Act, which increased the resident period from 5 to 14 years now to become a citizen. Later restored to 5 years by the Naturalization Act of 1802. So they went from 2 to 4. I'm sorry, 5. And then we discussed that last week, the reason why they did that, and it had to do with the French Revolution that was going on, and they were worried about Frenchmen coming over into this country, the Jacobites, I think it was, and so they wanted to make it tougher for them specifically to immigrate to this country. So they said instead of 2 years of being a resident, they can become a citizen. We need 5 years, and then they moved that to 14 years, and we'll have to look into the history of why it went from 5 to 14. That's a pretty drastic jump. And then they realized, for whatever reason, it went back to 5, and that was only from 1798 to 1802. So 4 years at 14 years, and then it goes back to 5. We'll look at all this stuff a lot closer. Then we have the Alien Act, authorized the president to expel dangerous aliens. And then we have the Alien Enemies Act. And of course, this is 1798. And you have the term alien, which today is controversial. Many in my profession, in the immigration law arena, despise that word alien. There's a push toward a kinder, gentler term, undocumented or just a foreign party. So the idea of alien, illegal alien, is kind of a no-no these days. It's not politically correct. It's almost a slur. And but of course, 1798 it was not. And times change and cultures change, and even the meaning of words, I guess, change. So, anyways, Aliens Enemies Act provided that whenever, and by the way, aliens, this means that they're not a citizen of this country, right? They're alien to the country. And so provided that whenever there is a declared war with another country, male nationals of that country, age 14 and up, may be detained or removed by presidential proclamation. Provisions restricting the law to make males was eliminated in 1918. The law still exists today and is codified in 50 U.S.C. Okay. I think we'll stop there. There's a lot more, a lot of substance here. Fascinating, really interesting. We'll go into it in much more detail. Let me go ahead and read this here, and we'll be done for today. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. Thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.